So it's 7 a.m. Monday morning, and I'm starting something new. Yesterday, I had a conversation with my fiancée. We were chilling. It was Sunday. And she asked me, why don't you start vlogging again? And I totally forgot that I used to have a vlog. When I was in French, when my YouTube channel was 100% in French, I used to record every week what I'm doing, my travels and everything. And I used to love doing it because I used to love record it and also love to edit it. And I think she was 100% right. I have to start it again because there is so many things that I want to share with you. And I did a little list of what this vlog will be about. But right now I'm building a lot of things. I have Distribb, I have my community, which is Profitable Founder, and I have my podcast. And these three things take all of my time, and I actually love doing it, and I love sharing about that. So I think that starting this vlog again is an amazing idea. So what do I want to share with you? I want to share the behind the scene for the podcast. So when I travel to meet someone or just when I record in my office, I want to record that, but also I want to tell you what I've learned from it, all the key lessons I got from this podcast, so you can take the quick TLDR from each podcast that I'm doing. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that I want to document Distribb because right now I'm building a SaaS with my co-founder Bora, and the goal is to reach 100k MR. We are about 10k MR right now. We just crossed 10k MR last month, and I think that would be really cool to share everything with you, what we do, but also we have a lot of calls every week. We call maybe 2 or 3 times, so I can take some snapshot of this call. And yeah, give you all the insight that we get from that, everything we learn from it, and the plan to actually reach this 100k MRR. A last thing that I want to share in this vlog is the daily life in Bali. I don't want to be an influencer and showing everything I do here and showing like the beautiful part of Bali, but more the real side of it because I've been living here for now 6 years. And yeah, I think it's a cool thing to share the insight of someone who's been living here for a while. So that's the goal of this vlog. I have no idea yet where it will bring me, but I love to do it. I love this format, so why not doing it?
Okay, I do not know what I'm doing. So I don't think I do it right.
One thing about that is that it is good for you to talk about your competitors just in this kind of article, just because AI right now, when they are looking for best affordable around me, near me, they go on Google, find this kind of article, and if your clinic is on the top, then it will think that this is the best one, so you will be number 1 on AI.
In 2020, like in 2019, we did something like $40 million in revenue. And then 2020 was supposed to be double, but then COVID hit.
So I just finished my first intro call of the new mastermind I launched, which is Profitable Founder Mastermind. It's a group together, actually, SaaS founders that are doing between 5K to 50K MRR and want to reach 100K MRR before the end of the year. I know for a fact that if you build with other founders that are as hungry as you to reach one goal, you will reach that goal way faster than if you were doing it alone. That's why I launched that. I also want myself and my co-founder to reach 100K MR before the end of the year with Distribb. So I wanted to create that. We will have weekly calls with them, with everyone, all the members. Each course will tackle 2 to 3 problems. These problems are from the founder that joined the group, and each problem will get 20 to 30 minutes to be solved. We will all try to solve this problem together. It can be churn, it can be how to get customers, so distribution, it can be how to build a product. It will just be 2 to 3 problems that we will solve each week. And on top of that, there will be a monthly Q&A with actually founder that already reached that goal, which is making more than 100K MRR. The first guest will be Nevo. He already was a guest on my podcast, and now he's coming next week for a Q&A. So all the members will be able to ask any question that they want to this guy, this founder who already reached that goal. And the goal, of course, is to get insight from someone who already made it. Because if he made it, he kind of know the path of how to make 100K MR. So it's kind of a shortcut for all the members of Profitable Founder Mastermind to get from a guy like him. So yeah, that's the goal of the community. I'm really excited about that. And I'm mainly really excited to see what kind of result all the members will get before the end of the year.
I've got your picture that you gave to me, and it's signed with love, just like it used to be. The only thing different, the only thing new, I've got your picture, she's got you. I've got the records that we used to share, and they still sound the same as when you were here. The only thing different, the only thing new.
Hey, I'm here.
Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Let me just switch to my computer, but I don't want to miss you.
No worries. So tell me more about it, actually.
About Brisbane? About me? About this pond?
About you and this client.
Sure. I've been doing...
So in the past 2 days, I got 5 calls with my customers. That's what we do every single day. We have actually a big call to action button on the onboarding of Distribb. And the goal for that is to talk to the maximum customer we can. I don't do that because I love to talk with people. I like it. It's amazing to meet people. But the main thing is that I've learned from the biggest, which is the people I interview in my podcast, and also Paul Graham, which is the founder of Y Combinator. If you read his essays, they are free online. You can search Paul Graham essays. You can read all of them. In probably 70% of these essays, he talks about the fact that you should talk to your customers. And that's one of the main things to do for any SaaS. Why? Because your customers know what they want. They have problems that they are facing, and your goal is to solve them with your SaaS. That's why I do that. That's why I do calls every day. It's not the funniest thing to do, but it's something that you have to do mainly at the beginning. Right now, we just crossed 10K MRR. We want to reach 100K MRR, and what we have to do now is to make sure that we know exactly what our customer wants, build the feature that they need, solve the problems that they have, and then we can scale. So I highly suggest any founder, any SaaS founder, but it works for any business, to actually take your phone and call your customers. That's one of the best things you can do for your business.
But first thing with collaborating, you need a mouse. I was already looking at what is this.
I used to do everything on CapCut. I feel like desktop CapCut is actually amazing if you don't do like crazy collaborating. What are you teaching me, Quinton?
Teaching how to make your shitty face look good.
So yesterday I got my friend Quinton who came at home. I haven't seen him for a while, but he came just to teach me some color grading stuff, because I thought I would just upgrade the quality of this video. I feel like I love doing video, but color grading is just another level of doing it. So yeah, I just wanted to learn, and he's a weapon in that. But yeah, something that he said, because we didn't see each other for, I think, almost 3 years. And he said, man, I was following everything that you do, and I was asking myself, like, did you lose yourself? Because I went through so many things since I sold my business. I went to do full content like every single day, uploading a short form video every single day. I did a lot of different SaaS. I did a lot of different projects. A lot of them didn't work, almost all of them. And he was watching me from another point of view because he was like outside of that. So yeah, I kind of knew what I was doing, but it's funny to see that other people from the outside, like my friend Quinton, was just thinking that I lost myself. And I just feel like it's the price that you have to pay when you do a real thing, when you do different thing. You don't follow the path of everyone else. And yeah, I just see now the result of everything I've built, and that now everything is aligned. I have like a few different projects that work with each other. I know exactly the direction I will take for the next 12 months, even like the next 5 years. And that's something that I didn't know at all when I was trying all these different shit, and I was like iterating a lot, and I was doing a lot of different content, going in a lot of different direction. And now it feels like, yeah, I finally know what I'm doing. And all that to say that it's totally okay if you don't know what you're doing, because I didn't know what I was doing last year. I sold my business in July 2025, and since then I was just iterating a lot, trying a lot of different things. I thought it would be easy to start a project from scratch again because I had the skill and the experience, but the truth is that it's really hard to start from scratch, and you have to push and push and push, and you're often going into a wall until it actually breaks through and you find exactly what you have to do. And that's where I am right now. I feel like everything is aligned. I know exactly where I have to go. But yeah, it took me a lot of lost time and a lot of iteration, a lot of doubt to get where I am now. So yeah, if you're in this process of figuring out what you want to do, or even figuring out what works, then yeah, it's totally okay. I think we are all going through that.
I'm a soul that is drifting away. I was lost in a space, trying to find a place, no border to face. In the night I found my way. As a dreamer, as a dreamer, as a dreamer.
Hey, how are you?
Are you in the US or?
I'm in Bali. So I just finished recording my podcast with Miki Palet. Really cool guy. He basically built a startup from 0 to 1 million ARR in about 10 months, which is totally crazy. He's only 25 years old. I love it. Go watch the full podcast. He gives his whole playbook, how he used Google Ads plus SEO to actually reach that goal. But the thing that stays in my mind from this whole conversation is how he positioned himself. He basically positioned his SaaS as a middleman. There is SaaS that needs API from social media like X, TikTok, WhatsApp, etc. But they don't want to pay each API, or they don't want to struggle to get this API. So he does the big work by getting API from all these social media platforms, and then he sells access to this API that he doesn't own to SaaS that don't want to be bothered with that. And we use that for Distribb. We are customer from Zernio, and I understand why he grew so fast, because it seems so logical what he did. He knew the problem, he knew exactly the need. He was his own ICP, his own ideal customer, because he wanted this product. So he built that product, and he positioned himself between the big company like Meta, WhatsApp, TikTok, etc., and the small company who either don't have the money to spend on API like X or any other tool because it's pretty expensive. So he just positioned himself in the middle and he get the money from that. And I think that's really smart, and it made me think of how we can maybe use this mindset to do something with Distribb. And I think I found an idea, something that we can do ourselves. And I think we'll try to implement that. I just sent a message to Bocha to explain the idea I have in my mind. But yeah, that's also why I love doing this podcast, is because it's pretty selfish. I'm just talking to people that I want to talk to, because these guys are really inspiring and they have a lot of knowledge and experience. And I basically get that for free because this is my podcast. I get a lot of insights, a lot of expertise, and I get to share that with you. So that's amazing for me. So yeah, that's exactly why I do this podcast. I learn a lot every single day, every time I talk to someone new, and I will try to share that with you more personally through this format. So every time I will have a podcast with someone, I will just take a few minutes after the podcast to actually share what I actually learned. And then of course you can watch the whole podcast, but I think it's always nice to have this kind of filter in between the content and you, because we all watch a podcast from a different angle. And if you ask like 10 person who watch the same podcast, they will probably have 10 different insights from the same podcast, because we all have a different experience with the podcast. So that's my experience. That's what I learned from Miki Palet, and I invite you to, of course, watch the full podcast.